Yeah, guys, this is one of my favorite books right here. Pretty much my personal Bible. I've been reading this book for the last 3 years, and the very first time I read it, first time it didn't make sense to me. But every time I read it, it makes sense to me. I get something out of it every time I read it. So I want to go ahead and read y'all off something that runs deep with me. So right here in the top left-hand corner, it shows two atoms bonded to make a molecule. And on the right-hand side, it says two people with the same emotions and the same energy, sharing the same thoughts and information bonded together. And at the bottom, it says just like two atoms that bond together to form a molecule, which share energy and information. When two people share the same emotions and energy and communicate the same thoughts and information, they become bonded together as well. In both cases, they are bound by an invisible field of energy that keeps them connected. If it takes energy to separate these atoms, it is going to take energy and awareness to take our attention off the people and conditions in our life that we've given so much creative energy away to. So I want y'all to think back and reflect back. Let's talk about work, for example. We all have dealt with a certain coworker or a supervisor that we didn't like, right? So what kept you and those other coworkers or other shift managers bonded versus that coworker or shift manager? Think about it. Every day, whenever you come into work, all of y'all, or both, two of y'all or three of y'all will all talk about that specific individual that you didn't like, right? And that's what kept y'all bonded. So let's just say, for example, one of y'all out of that three, y'all just got tired. Y'all was like, you know what? It's no sense of me talking about this person anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and do me. And since that person doesn't talk about that specific supervisor or specific coworker anymore, then that bond breaks. You'll have that too, like, okay, he's starting to act funny. How come he doesn't talk about that person anymore? And they get angry because they don't have anything in common anymore. So you have the two people that get angry at that one that used to be in that group, and then you have that one that just wants to go off and do their own thing because they know talking about that person or complaining about that individual is not gonna do anything. It's not gonna solve anything, right? So they're thinking in their mind like, okay, that one person that broke away from that group, they're thinking like, okay, I might as well go off and do my own thing. They may quit, go out to another job, or they may just separate themselves from those two people and stop kind of getting involved with those type of conversations because they know it's draining and it doesn't get anywhere. And give you another example. Reflect back to high school, okay? What did the basketball players always do, or the football players do all throughout the season, even in the off season, right? They were always together, always bonded and unified. In this example, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because it really is a good thing. It's a brotherhood. What kept all of them bonded, all of them love to play football. They're all in the weight room together. They're all studying film together. They all play games together. They all practice together. You see what I'm saying? That's what kept them bonded. What did a group of kids do that was playing Pokemon, or the people that were nerds? What were they doing? They're either playing Pokemon cards or they're off doing whatever we used to call weird stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's just something for y'all to think about. Like, if you're trying to evolve as an individual for a higher good, what type of energy are you using with yourself and also with other people?